The outermost part of our skin is what is referred to as the epidermis. And so epi technically means upon the dermis. And so this is the outermost part. And it is actually quite thin compared to the part that is underneath, which is referred to as the dermis. The epidermis is composed of epithelial tissue. So this is a type of tissue that is different from nervous tissue, different from connective or muscular tissue. It is epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is on the outside of our body in our skin, also lines the inside of our organs like our digestive system. When we look at the epithelial tissue, the type of epithelial tissue is that it is stratified, meaning that it is many layers, and it is squamous, which means that it is flat. So many layers stratified of flat cells. This is different, say, than our intestines, which are actually simple columnar, which is a single layer of column-shaped cells. When we look at the stratified squamous, we have two parts. We actually have more parts than you need to know, but the two parts that you need to know is the outermost part, which is referred to as the stratum corneum. This actually consists of dead, keratinized cells. Keratin is a type of protein. It's a type of structural protein. And these cells are protective. They're dead, the outer surface of your skin. And when you scratch it off, when you exfoliate, for example, you're scratching off those dead cells and exposing younger cells underneath. And so that's the stratum corneum. Now, the innermost layer, there's a couple of layers in between, but the innermost layer is what is referred to as the stratum basal. So basal means that it is the layer that is most underneath. And this includes the cells, the stem cells that give rise to new skin cells. So these stem cells reproduce and give rise to new skin cells. So I put skin cells, there we go. Okay, so that is the stratum basal. This is also where we have special cells, which I'll put right up here, which are called melanocytes. So cyte means cell in this case, and melano means melanin. So these are our pigment cells. So these are the ones that give our skin its color. Skin can protect, these melanocytes can actually protect against ultraviolet radiation or sunlight, so that when you expose your skin to sun, it tans in order to protect the genetic material from the mutagenic effects of UV radiation. And so these melanocytes are really important in that. People who are albino, for example, don't have this pigmented skin, and their skin burns and the cells and the genetic material is damaged. In the next lecture, we'll talk about melanoma, which is a type of skin cancer that is due to the unregulated cell division of these melanocytes.